favor, Mark?
Yeah.
Give me a couple of tight ends while this thing pops up.
This is a cool little unit, dude. You're gonna be surprised.
Well, I'm trying to sell crab pots right now. What we got, man?
Okay, the crabs are hitting at Pacifica Pier. It's the first weekend in February. The ocean has finally calmed down. It was storming for a couple of weeks there. Big waves. Ocean was turning upside down, but they are hitting now. I just got back from the pier, and there's a lot of people there that are catching keeper crabs. And now we got David Coastside. He's going to explain some of these different crab hoops and crab rings that are very, very effective in catching the big crabs off the pier.
Basically, what you have here is a stainless steel hoop ring, or a crab ring, hoop net. It's this one here has a couple of pounds of weight on it. 24 inches in diameter. It has
32.
There's your bait box.
32 inches.
It's 32 inches in diameter, and that's your basic unit. That's it's been around for a long time. This is the style that everybody uses.
And those big weights there, they hold it down on the bottom, so you don't have to add weights to it or anything like that.
Hold it down on the bottom, yeah. You
Right.
can add more weight to it depending on the level of your water. If it's rougher, you could add some more if you wanted to.
Right.
You can also use this off Pacifica Pier to haul up. You know, if you catch a salmon, you catch a striper, you drop this down, you get it underneath there, and you bring it to the surface. And that way you can use it as a net for your fish.
It's a good thing for any fisherman to have
right
on the
off
pier.
Pacifica Pier, sure.
Right. Okay, cool.
Basically what you have here is a kayak style collapsible fish and crab trap. It's 32 in length, 24 wide, and 11 and a half. You can see where it breaks down. It's got a harness and your 100-foot rope. Basically what you do is put this on your kayak, or you pack it out to the pier. It's got a couple weights in it, 1 pound each, and a bait box. As you can see, it's collapsible. What you would do is you would tie this down to the front of your kayak, or pack it out to the pier, and you can load it up with your bait. When you're ready to launch it, you simply put these two together like this, lock it into place, and you drop it down. You get your 100-foot of rope. You leave it down there for 2 or 3 hours while you're off fishing on your kayak. Come back and it's, hopefully loaded up with some nice Dungeness. They walk through here on the sides, and they can't get out. And it's your basic crab trap for a kayak, or also for the pier. Lightweight. You put it in the back of a small car. Doesn't have to have a big vehicle, and they're very reliable. They catch crab for you.
When they start climbing in there, they just keep on piling in, right? They don't have any manners or anything like that.
They come in through the side here. They get for that bait. Then when they try to get out, they can't. They get jammed up in here.
Excellent.
Like I said, it's fully collapsible. There you go. Like I said, you just use a bungee tie down. You can put 2 or 3 of them on the front of your kayak, tie them down, and drop them off as you go.
Cool.
That's what you need. It's your basic kayak crab trap.
Mm-hmm.
What we have here is the Palomar Ambush. It's a dual ring or hoop net style crab trap. It's this top ring here is 18 inches. This is 32 inches at the base. Crabs walk in, they eat their stuff, they can't get out. And it's got a buoy. Keep this up top here while it's down on the bottom. 100-foot rope with 3 pounds of weight on it. High quality material, very, very good trap.
Nice.
It's used for piers. You can use it off boats. It's something I wouldn't leave soaking for more than 3 or 4 hours. It's nothing that you would want to leave overnight. Crabs can't get out, but fish can get in. So, and seals and anything else. So this is designed for basically for your 3 or 4 hour day trip off the pier, and it's probably the best net we got.
Right, I've seen them with the basic hoop ring sometimes where the crabs are there and they're bringing it up and they crawl over the side and they jump off, but with this one it'd be more difficult for them to do that.
Yeah, this is probably our best hoop net or ring type crab trap that we have, and it's a fair price, made out of good material, high quality netting, and it's coated.
Nice. And yeah, with the basic one, like if you were just bringing up a shark or a striper or something like that, that might be a little bit easier because
Yeah, this is
yeah.
designed more as a trap, but it's still the hook ring design.
you can still use it for a big fish. Just get them in there.
You could use it for a fish too. If you're off the pier, you want to lower it down and get a fish, sure you could.
Yeah,
It
absolutely.
wouldn't be good for something large like a thresher shark or a big 30, 40 pound bass or something like that. But you could definitely get something 10 pounds in there as far as that. But it's designed as a crab ring hoop net system where the crab can get in, but they can't get back out. Where the other ones you just lay down and they can get in and out. This one here is designed to be unintended. You can leave this one sit on the bottom and then fish your pole and not have to worry about the crabs getting in and out. You can just leave it set for those 3 or 4 hours instead of having to check it every half hour. And what we have here is the Dungeness crab trap, 24 by 24. This is your basic crab box type trap that you could use off a boat. You could use it off the pier, but I wouldn't recommend it. Crabs come through the doors here. There's a door on each corner, side. This one comes with 4 pounds of weight. You have the big container hanging unit. You can also use the second one of these to hang fish from. This can be used off a kayak. You don't want to tow one of these at a time maybe. And they're off mostly for boats. I've seen up to 20 crabs in one of these pots, no problem. They have the breakaway ring, which is required by Fish and Game. And at the end of the year, this pot completely, you can take it completely apart. Comes here with these hinges for storage over the non-crab season.
With a bait holder like that, you don't lose the bait as easy, but does it attract the crabs just as easily as
Yeah,
the
what I would
other
do
ones?
is I was like this. These containers, pop them open at the top, and I take a couple pieces of squid, I cut it up, and I take some chunks of mackerel and get it all kind of mushed up in there and fill it up, turn it tight, and use a second one of these with an old fish body, fish heads, and just hang that second piece of meat in there. But you only really need this. This is going to be great.
It's basically the smell that attracts them then.
Right, these pots here are a little bit more designed for offshore. You know, you could drop these at the Pacifica pier, and I've seen it, and I've done it myself. But these are for the kayaks, for the small personal boats, the private boats. You drop this into 70 feet of water, no problem. I've seen these things full with 25 crab in them at a time. Basically what we have here also at New Coastside here in Pacifica is we carry commercial grade crab pots. This is a 30-inch. This is with a 150-foot rope. It has the 3 main doors right here, full-size buoy, and a bait box. And also you can hang the container baits and the live fish, the fish heads or mackerel parts right through here. This is a 20-inch. Instead of having 3 doors, it has 2 doors. It's basically the same pot, just a little bit smaller, by 10 inches, and they're both commercial grade. This is designed for private boats. You can use my private boats, or for a pot like this, you usually would use a winch. This is commercial grade. We carry everything here at No Coastside. Everything from kayak, rings, hoops, crab boxes, to all the way to full commercial and crab snares also. This here is another crab pot. It's collapsible. It's put up by Palomar. It's 32 inches diameter, 12 inches high. It has 3 doors. Actually, it has 4 doors, excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4 in each corner. It's got a crab bait box inside, and it's got your 100-foot rope and your harness. As you see, this is a collapsible crab pot, which makes it nice for out-of-season storage. You can also take this thing apart, put it like that, and if you've got a smaller vehicle, you can put it right in your trunk. There you go. See the springs here, spring-loaded. These clips here,
and then just to condense it down,
just like so. Next thing you know, get it all the way around, get it all squared away, and it's right into your car right at the Pacifica pier.
Nice.
There you go. It's store away for winter. I mean, for off season. It's lightweight.